So, as you can see with the webcam, the VTuber thing didn't work out very well. Actually, wait, I need to test some things. I might have to change it so I can see where Oh, I would test it, but unfortunately, VTubing Studios. Well, I don't think it's VTubing Studio. I think Steam. Steam is just down right now, um, and that's quite inconvenient. It's been what, a week since I think I streamed. Man, I was I was trying my best. Because I was actually kind of looking forward to playing Genshin because I do remember I have fond memories of playing the game a long time ago, like what, 4 years ago when I played for like a year ish off and on. And even though my team was shit and did not know what I was doing, I did have fun. I liked the story, and compared to other Hoyoverse games that I did play, it was the only one that I genuinely liked. But it was also the only one I played for a decent amount of time. Like, I played a little bit of Honkai Star Rail, and I also played a little bit of like Woo Woo, whatever it's called, Wuthering Waves. Woowa. I didn't enjoy either of them, but I also don't think I gave them a fair enough chance with their story, considering I just started. But anyways, I tried to download the game, and I just, I don't have like I don't even have a little bit of space. Well, actually, maybe I do have a little bit of space because I think in total I only have 500 gigabytes, and I had like one. Actually, I don't. No, it can't be that little, right? Oh, so now you're loading. Is it gonna load or is it gonna just spin like that? Because it's been doing that for a while. Um, if it loads, then we'll have like the VTubing thing. But otherwise, I'm gonna close this just in case because I don't want to risk them accidentally doxing me somehow. So there we go. We're gonna do that. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much of the story. I just remember getting like, I think I started liking it by the time I got to the second area, but I didn't like Venti's chapter that much until the ending ish. Um, I don't know, but yet again, I also don't know if Genshin type games are for me. But like, okay, so how much storage do I have? I'm gonna check this out just real quick. I'm curious now, because I was trying to make space for it, and just just to tell you how serious I was about this. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I have like, oh, I only have 464. What the? That's a oddly specific number. I don't even have 500. So I have 100 gigabytes of like space that is free right now, right? Um, it it still didn't work, and to to show how serious I was about trying to get the game and playing it for stream, because it seems like a fun game. A lot of people like it, might as well, right? Um, I I got rid of IDV. Okay, I officially uninstalled it. Like, there was a part of me that was hoping that NetEase would release a statement soon, and then I could come back and start playing. Because bro, I had so many goals and wants for this season. I wanted to get back my A badge for Patient. I wanted to get to Alicorn. I wanted to do so many things this season. None of that is happening anymore. It's all just gone, done, and whatever. So that was that. Like the whole AI thing, I couldn't support it. So that was the first. That was like the first thing. But there was a bit of hope in me. There's a little bit of like, I'm sure NetEase wouldn't. I mean, fuck. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's really late. I'm like going crazy. Like, NetEase will surely they'll tell us something. They'll just say it's all like, um it's they made a mistake and they're sorry, and everything will be back to normal and everything will be a-okay, right? Well, that hasn't happened yet, and in order to get Genshin, I had to get rid of a bunch of things. So IDV was out, and I did gain a lot more space, but it didn't really do anything in the end. I actually got rid of several things. So, a little, I guess, side note, I downloaded several programs because I wanted um, to do things like video editing. So there was this thing I think called Hit Film that is gone. I I think I still have Wolf RPG Maker, and I think I might still have Renpy. Yeah, so I still have those. Um, but I no longer have RPG Maker. But RPG Maker was a Steam game, so I could just re-download that. Um, I also I don't remember what else I got. I got rid of something else that was for making games. I tried to get rid of Epic Game Launcher. Is not letting me undownload it. I have no idea what that is and what the issue is with that. So wait, actually, let me try something. Ah, I see. I had the same fucking thing happen with like League. Oh my god! I swear to God, if that was the issue, I'm going to fucking. I'll be so fucking pissed off. God, I hate League. Okay, is this gonna uninstall now? Oh my god! Wait. I fixed it. Oh my. Bro, it's because I dealt with the same goddamn issue with League, and then I was like, wait. Oh my god, I'm so brilliant, guys. I'm so brilliant. Oh, actually, there's one more thing. Somewhere. Should I get rid of Minecraft? I literally have never played it. I got it because I was like, oh, that would be a fun stream idea. And I think it would be, but I don't know. You know, I'm just gonna uninstall it. I don't really think I want to play Minecraft. Maybe privately with friends, but I don't know if I want to stream it. Because I don't know if I do very good with kind of games where you kind of just do things, right? Because, like, it's unarchived, but what's the word? I'm sorry, I'm like, oh yeah, there's like 2 things with IDV that I wasn't able to uninstall, so there's just kind of stuck there. I hope it's not taking up a lot of space, considering the fact that I don't even see how much space it's taking up. Like, it's taking up less than 16 kilobytes. I don't know. Just theoretically, that's not that much. So we should be fine. But yay, I got rid of that, so now I have slightly more space. It's not even that much, but you know. Steam is still not working, so we are just this screen right now. Also, so what this testing stream was supposed to be for is the chat specifically, because I set it up so theoretically, if someone were to send a message in the chat, it will show up on screen. But I only have it for the gaming thing. That's why even though this is a talking stream and I'm not planning on gaming at all tonight, we're on here because I only set it up for this one. Yeah. So there was actually something I wanted to do. I wanted to uninstall PNG Tuber Maker because I think I'm going to stick to VTubing Studios until I get like an actual model potentially. I don't know when that is. By the time I do that, I'm going to probably have at least more customizable overlays though. I have a draft of what I have in mind. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with the idea I have, but so once I get that, once I get the overlays, I'll probably switch that first. And then hopefully by then I'll start working towards getting a VTuber model. I don't know when that is though, because I'm not exactly making a lot of money with my job, and also I'm not exactly I'm not exactly a very good streamer or like a full-time streamer. Well, I mean, I don't even know if like I would describe this as part-time because I'm just is Steam gonna finally work, or is this just gonna it keeps it keeps popping up and then just spinning endlessly. I might have to just restart it, honestly. I'm just gonna exit it out. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. It's probably gonna keep doing that for a while. I have yeah, but anyways, I do think if I make like I think if I get an actual model, this overlay wouldn't really work. Not because it's like bad or anything. I really like how it looks. It's very beautiful, right? Um, but like the little webcam thing, I don't know like how I would fit my little VTuber onto it. Um, it kind of works better if I did actually have a webcam. Ugh, I'm so dizzy. Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna try to send a quick chat message and see if that will work. No, 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 no! I didn't mean to click you. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna mute my desktop for a bit, and I'm going to. Serious it is, but like I don't know why it even is a rule, but apparently Twitch will get mad at you for that, so I'm gonna not risk it and not do it for YouTube. So you know, anyone on the YouTube side, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to not exist. Actually, let me check the YouTube side and make sure nothing's going on there. I used to have the YouTube thing be on like a different screen so I can check, because sometimes the chat just doesn't work randomly, so I just have to be careful of that. Okay. Anyways, main goal done. Secondary goal not working out whatsoever, it seems. It just doesn't love me, it seems. Oh, wait. Wait. Is it working now? Is it working now? Please? Okay, I actually need to pin you to the taskboard, though. There we go. Okay, well, it's kind of doing something. You know what? Maybe we'll just let it happen if it does. Actually, I'm just gonna close them out because it doesn't look like it's working. I think it's actually just my computer is not working, but I can't reset it because then that would just automatically shut down the stream. So we're just gonna keep closing it out, I guess, and we'll just not have a VTuber for the night. Maybe I can pull out the PNG tuber. I don't know. I'm sorry. It just wasn't meant to be. Anyways, so now that we've done that ish, we can go move on to the second part of the stream, which was supposed to be a talking stream. I mean, not a talking stream, a working stream. I'm supposed to be doing work, cause I'm still like everyone's still crunching right now. Actually, the last stream, I think it was also a testing stream, and I was thinking about taking that down. I honestly should not have done that stream, and I should not have gone on for that long. The initial plan was always supposed to be like it was gonna be an hour-ish, and I think I went over that anyways. But I was supposed to keep the stream relatively short and just like I was bored and I was kind of just like stressed out, so I wanted to do that stream, right? Is it working now? I keep asking. Actually, I think it got worse. I think it got worse. Oh shit. Huh. I know you're not responding. So I need you to shut down. I told you to shut down like 2 moments ago. Huh. Okay, so I went on way longer than I was supposed to, and I kind of just lost track of time, and I was having too much fun. But I think actually, if things went as I expected, it would have been fine. I guess. But my friend needed to pick me up, and I did, and she showed up like an hour earlier than I expected, and I was not awake. And to be fair, like it was like 1 p.m. when I officially woke up, or so, maybe a little bit after. But she showed up at like 12, and we were supposed to like arrive somewhere at 2 p.m. and she didn't tell me when she was showing up, so I kind of assumed like, oh, we'll probably be leaving close to 1, or like hell, even close to 2. That's not what happened. She showed up like 2 hours before that, I think. Is that what happened? Let me check. I wonder what that's about. Well, that's not my issue. Wait, hang on. Okay, and then scroll. Yeah, so 12:22, right? And where was it? I think we were expecting to meet up at 2 p.m. I think. Okay, this is about a different event that we were going to. Well, I don't know. But we were supposed to meet up at like 2 p.m. She showed up at like 12. Or no, like we were supposed to arrive somewhere at 2 p.m. The drive is like maybe 30-ish minutes. I was expecting we would leave around 1 p.m. and I think I officially woke up. Where did I put that? Okay, I think I officially woke up around 1 p.m. Yeah, and then we got going around that time. Yeah, but I kind of made her wait like a good 40 minutes. That wasn't very nice of me. What was the story about? Oh yeah, I shouldn't have streamed that long. Not only was I really busy with work, and I shouldn't have I should have done that instead of like playing games and messing around for that good 3 hours, I believe. But also I woke up late, and that was bad. To be fair, there was no scheduled time for when she said she would arrive. We just said that we would be at the place at 2 p.m. and I knew that it was only a 30-ish minute drive, so I was expecting we would only be like, if we would only need to leave like an hour early at most, but you know it's okay. I think, how much sleep did I get? I think I went to sleep at like, I think I fell asleep and like went to sleep around 7 around 7 a.m. Maybe a little bit later, because I have like slight insomnia issues, so it was really bad. I shouldn't have pushed myself that much, but it was fun. I did enjoy that. I enjoyed that stream. It was nice. It's kind of like why I don't typically like keeping up streams where I talk about like life and stress. I decided I would keep it up. But to be honest, I am kind of just more okay with keeping things up, and I just don't really care. Like, some people will be like, oh, you shouldn't talk about, like, I don't know, like, you shouldn't talk about this, like, your, like, little venture being a streamer or whatever. Like, you shouldn't say, like, I don't know. Like, it's, like, bad taste to, complain about how, like, being a YouTuber, if you're a YouTuber, or, like, whatever. I don't really, like, I tried to avoid it in the past because I was like, oh, it'll probably look bad, but I don't really care, bro. Like, there's not even anyone here. I feel like I should just be allowed to talk about whatever I want, on my streams, because this is my fucking stream, you know. If it's a topic that interests me, then I'm just gonna talk about it. And like, you know what is an easy topic to talk about? Whatever the fuck you're doing in that moment. Maybe that's just a me thing though. Maybe I should learn to talk about things that aren't the first thing on my mind, I guess, or what I'm doing. But like that's kind of why I like these talking and working streams, because like whatever the hell I'm doing, I could just explain it to you guys, and I could just tell you my adventures. So in my little struggle to get my VTubing studio up, I think I clicked on the thing a good 20-50 times. So I think I'm gonna have to just keep closing out the Steam over and over again. There's probably like 50 Steams I'm gonna have to close out. Anyways, so there's a few things I wanted to do. Catch up with work is one of them, but also I wanted to just kind of write things and plan things out just as a fun little adventure, not even like something to do. I just wanted to plan things. I should doodle more. I have a little butterfly notebook for my little me talking about things. I'm pretty happy with how things are right now. So I'm not really going to push myself too much, but you know. I'm kind of just messing around thinking, oh my god, what if I get dolls? And then you know how like people used to play with dolls and like make them kiss each other? Wouldn't that be fun? I want to do some shipping, but like in IRL. I want Tomodachi life. I just want to, but then like the only thing I would really want to do is just throw my two like the characters I ship and make them like date each other. But what if they divorce each other? How am I supposed to feel about that? So, there are a couple times I'm more lenient now and I don't take down streams as often, but there are gonna be times where I will take down streams, and that's if, like, straight up I was being an asshole or saying things that are, like, rude and unnecessary. Those are the only times I take down streams now. Like, it makes me feel so bad if I judge people in game. So like, what if someone recognizes me and they're like, wait, I know this person. They're a streamer I saw on Twitch one time. I wonder what they're saying. And then they go into my stream and I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing? Did he just launch himself into the ocean? God, you're so shit. You're so shit at this game. Like, I wouldn't say anything like that, but like, even just being a slightly negative and being like, bro, what the fuck was that? Like, would make me feel so bad. And then that's kind of like a reason why, like, for a while a lot of my IDV streams would like get taken down, like, or I would unarchive it immediately afterwards. And I still feel guilty about some of them, but like, there are times that I like I am relatively not that toxic, and being on stream slows me down just enough that I can hold back a lot more. But there are times I would get really annoyed with people. And like I understand. Like, I understand being the bad teammate. In fact, a lot of times I do think I'm a bad teammate. Not like all the time, but there's like a good chance. A decent amount of times I'm not that good. Like, I've never been to Alicorn before. That's why it's a goal. That's why it was a goal. I'm so fucking pissed off. Like, bro, I just want to go back to the game. It sucks. But you know, I have principle. I have morals. So I'm not doing that. But God, I feel so sad that I never got to Alicorn, because I could have gotten there. That's the thing. I know for a fact that if I had just kept pushing, or more specifically, if I had started pushing earlier, like, I think I fucking started 2 weeks from Griffin 5, before before the reset, and I got really far. Like, I jumped up all the way to from like the very beginning of Griffin 5, no stars, all the way to like Griffin 2 with like almost all my stars. So I was basically Griffin 1, and I was just like one tier away, and I couldn't make it on time. It was sad. And I really do want to push myself and get further, but like I don't know. I guess it's not happening. If it happens, I would want to go with my friends, and that was the plan. We had planned like Shishin. I don't really know how to say her name. It's been years since we've been friends, but I don't know how to say her username. I never call her by her username. I just call her Shiba. But anyways, me, Shiba, Neta, we had plans. We were going to all rank up together, and with the whole boycott thing happening, none of us has really, well, most of us haven't been logging in. And therefore no one has been ranking either. But we had plans that we were going to go up together and potentially have like a fourth person. I don't know if that was going to happen. I think the only people I would want I think the only team I would want for IDV is probably just the three of us and then Katafi. There has been someone who was a fourth for us for a little bit, and that was horrible. It was a horrible experience. The friendship only lasted like 2 weeks, I think. A week or two, like maybe a week and a half. It didn't even last that long, and so much shit went down. Like guys, like I've been wanting to shit talk this person for so long because oh my fucking god. And because of this, every single time on Twitter, people will be like, "Oh, people are too mean to people with narcissistic personality disorder or something. You guys treat us all like we're all abusive." And I'm gonna be honest, because of this guy, I kind of can't be sympathetic. Like, bro, I'm mentally ill. I get it. But at the same time, anytime I hear people with narcissistic personality disorder have too much of a struggle, you know, like they're like they get hated on too much. I just think back to that guy, and I just think maybe, but you're not getting sympathy from me, huh? Like shit. Like that's probably like the most asshole thing I can say, but like I don't know. It's just like fuck. That was. Like, the experience was so fucking bad. I've had bad experiences before. But this one was, like, a year ago, maybe more. I'm still mad about it, bro. Like, not, like, completely. Like, it's not like I just, like, wake up seething, like, ugh, that happened. But, like, anytime I just think back to it, it just fucking pisses me off. It annoys me, and then it just like there's like some like little mental barriers that I put up to just try to avoid that shit from happening again. Like, bro, I am not, like, for one, I don't want to I don't want to introduce anyone to my friend group anymore, because what if that person is fucking narcissistic? Maybe there's people with narcissism or something, and they can handle that shit better. They're aware, they're diagnosed, and they're working on it, and like, you know, they don't like treat everyone badly. But like, do I want to risk that? Like, I don't know. And I say that despite the fact that like I also like I know what it's like, and I also deal with my own mental health issues. So it's like I do want to be sympathetic, right? Like I want to be sympathetic to everyone. Like I know that my issues conflict with other people's issues, right? Like, you know, people who are more like avoidant are really bad with people who are more attached. I don't really know how to describe it, and I've seen shit go down. Not with me directly, but you know, I've seen shit go down, and it's like it's easy to sort of see both sides when you're, I guess, in a middle ground area. And I do want to be sympathetic, right? But I swear to God, I have seen no good reason to not at least be somewhat cautious. Like, hell, I would say it's valid for people to not like me and be cautious around people like me because of my mental health, okay? So I won't go into too much detail, right? Past relationship, and I have mixed feelings about all of it, but I will say that did really badly, or I did a lot of bad things. Like, main thing is, if I'm stressed out, I have a tendency to just run from people and basically slowly close myself off into like a little box, right? And that's really bad. That's not healthy, right? Okay, full on. That's not okay, and that's not healthy. So I can completely understand if people are not willing to sympathize with me, because of my issues like that, right? And I could also understand that if in the future people like learn that, oh, you have the same issue as like this person, they want to avoid that new person because they're scared it's going to be a repeat of like what happened with me, right? I completely understand that, and I get that, right? So what was the point of this? Oh yeah, I guess I just want to say, like, I don't know, I'm like somewhat traumatized, bro. I will try, like, if I meet someone who has the disorder, right, I will at least try to be sympathetic and give them a chance. But I also am going to have like so many barriers up just from the start, because like it was like 1 week, bro. I remember it was like so much shit happened in like 1.5 weeks. It was fucking crazy. It made me so pissed off. Actually, I do I want to go over it on stream? Not right now. Maybe if there's like people around. I'll talk about it with people, but like I don't know if I want to like do it on a stream, especially if like there's no one I'm really chatting with, because then it just kind of feels awkward. It just makes me feel like I'm a hater. To be honest, I am somewhat of a hater, but you know. Okay, anyways. Wait. Oh no, did my stream go down? Okay, it's fine. I do want to talk about it one day, I guess. Because the thing is, I don't really think it was that. It's an interesting story. And I don't think it's that bad to talk about on stream. So I do think it will be a fun story to tell one day. But not right now. If that makes sense. One day I'll talk about it, maybe. One day when I'm feeling like it. When I want to talk about like the past and stuff like that, I guess. But I also don't really want to talk about the past that much. I hold on to more negative memories and I talk about those more. But like the thing is, I have a lot of positive memories with people, and I have a lot of positive things going on right now as well. So it kind of just feels weird because like I tell stories about like the bad things that happen and like some of the more negative stuff. And to be honest, a lot of people kind of say that that's valid because I do have a lot of bad things going on with my life, or at least in the past, right? Wait, I just realized I've been muting my mic instead of my desktop audio. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to look back on that. It's only 40 minutes, I can deal with that. Maybe I'll take down the stream. If it's like really wonky. Because I was doing shit in the background. Wait, that means you probably heard my stream. Oh my fucking god. Wait, I muted my mic twice then. Oh my god. I thought the desktop audio was the first thing, not the mic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways. I do like it's also kind of awkward for me to talk about the more positive things in my life. Like right now, I don't really have many negative things to go talk about, and like honestly, that's really fun for me to sort of think about. I don't know if this is like weird to say, because when I was younger, I always had this feeling like, oh, I was just always negative and I'm always sad, and that's like causing issues, and like no one's gonna like me because of that. And to be fair, even as I'm older, I do get that like sense of self-doubt in that similar fashion. But I think how I feel more confident in myself, and I also feel more happier with myself and life in general, I don't feel that way anymore. Like, not to the same degree, at least. Like, there are times where I'm just like, where I feel like I'm always like negative and I feel bad for venting all the time. I don't even vent to people that much. I just every once in a while put cryptic negative statuses on my Discord. But I always feel bad when people like come in and check on me and be like, "Oh, are you okay?" And then it's just like, yeah, I guess so." And like if I'm not okay, then it just makes me feel bad talking about it. But in complete honesty and in all truth, I think at this point in my life, I'm happy with who I am, and I'm happy with how my life is going, and I'm happy to be loved and to be surrounded by so many people that I know and love. And that, that's how it is right now. I don't really know if I have anything else to say, really. That's kind of just it. Actually, I was supposed to be working, but it kind of feels awkward to work. I don't know, it's like when I have a camera on, I just want to keep blabbing. But also, kind of want to just end the stream so I could, one, reset everything and see what the hell is happening with my Steam, and two, see how badly I messed up the audio. Anyway, so sorry for there being no webcam today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that this stream and whatever I talked about was entertaining to listen to. I know I was kind of like stuttering a lot, or I don't know if it's stuttering, but I kept going in loops, right? Where I would start saying something, but then I realized that's not what I was trying to say, and then I would backtrack, and then like. But here's the thing: something I noticed is that I would really like when I in the moment I will hone in on every single mistake and like me messing up, and sometimes like my fears are validated. Like if I'm, oh no. If I'm drinking something, like I do have this can of tea next to me, but if I'm drinking something, you can usually hear me sipping on it, or if I'm eating something, you can definitely hear me chewing, especially if it's like something like chips. But there were a lot of times where I would stop talking for a little bit just to breathe, or like my stomach would start hurting, and then it would make it so that like I can't talk, and then I would stop momentarily, and I would beat myself up anytime it happens, and I would get so upset because I'm like, oh shit, now the stream is like messed up, it sounds all bad, and like like it's gonna sound really awkward. And then I listen back on the streams, and bro, it's just fucking okay. Like nothing's wrong. Like everything's okay. So like I'm kind of saying this now as a, I guess something I noticed. Like I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna check to make sure like, oh, the stream wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Maybe it will be. Who knows? But you know what? It's whatever. Anyways, I should have ended the stream. I'm sorry. I'm kind of just. I'm never good at these kind of things. Anyway, stream is ending. Bye bye. Messing around a little bit, but I'm trying to see if I can just make it so that the desktop audio is locked so that you can't hear it whenever I'm on like the starting soon and BRB and like ending, right? But it doesn't look like you can do that, so that sucks. I can try to see about it in options, I guess. Hidden sources, horizontal, advanced audio properties, volume, balance, monitor off, mute output. Wait, I just realized, wouldn't that be? I'm gonna test something. I don't know if that did anything. It doesn't look like it did anything. Okay, I'm gonna add them back in. I don't want to accidentally, potentially mess everything up. Okay, well, anyways, that was done. Yippee! Okay. Alright, anyways, ending stream officially.